What if all of mainstream physics was totally wrong? Welcome to ether physics. Okay, to break it down, I think that they're hiding this from us because it leads to free energy. But let's break it down. Let's unify. We're going to unify a lot of things with this term, but first of all, let's make light and light the same thing, because this is weightless and also it's how light works. So let's go with me for a minute. Radio, Wi-Fi, visible, and gamma are all forms of the same thing I'm calling light, and it's a wave. A wave of what? Now the mainstream would tell you that it is a photon particle or a wave, and they won't even tell you particularly what it's a wave of, or it's an electromagnetic wave. But what it really is an ether wave, i.e. it's a, and I've drawn them here in order. I think there's a sort of spiraling effect, it's more like that, but I've drawn them as simple waves for simplicity's sake. Okay, the radio, Wi-Fi, visible's already quite a lot of energy, notice, and that's what gives it its kind of interactivity with matter in the same level. In between here there would be like X-rays, and X-rays and gamma are the same in the sense that if you cast them on something like your skull or your head, then because they just go straight through it, not really just straight through it, but there's enough energy shooting them forwards that they are opaque only by your skull. It's gonna go through your skin enough. Anyway, the main point of this video is to make it clear that that matter is just light. It's just another modality of this thing. If you go to gamma and you making light happen really fast, then that's issuing a certain amount of strain on the medium, and it can only carry your information away at c, at the speed of light. So if you try and sort of, and remember, as you add, this is all more energy, so as you add more energy, the wave, that the thing is, tightens and tightens. It's loose, and then it gets tighter and tighter and tighter, and there's a point at which it goes, the medium itself, the ether, cannot sustain tighter than some bit past gamma, and at that point, instead of trying to propagate forwards at c, the wave becomes a static, self-looping wave. Instead of oh my god, I'm waving this medium so hard forward, I'm waving back on myself, just like that, basically. Instead there's a little, always. And that's how the energy of E equals mc squared is stored. Oh my god, is stored in matter. That's the m. This is the m, and the c is the electron going around, and it's squared because it's come into 3 dimensions, and that relates somehow to 137. To me, that's saying that the electron is this light interaction looping back on itself 137 times to form matter. Yeah, next time we're going to go over some more stuff. Subscribe. I love you. Bye.